You know, it's a beautiful thing when you see the old heads, so to speak, and the young Thundercats out here come together on one, on the same page, one common cause, and make things happen. I was in the studio the other day and had a young engineer and by the name of Brandon, and the young fella, you know, was just from when we initially met, when I walked into the studio to getting everything set up and me Bluetoothing him my music for me to record to, like he was just on point. He had great, powerfully positive energy, which I love. He was eager to work. You know, he wasn't all caught up in his phone. He was just ready. In totality, ready. And man, as we started going through the session, I could see he was really feeling what I was doing. So he was like, you know, just, yeah, I'm gonna put effect on this. Yeah, tell me what you think about this. Yeah, I got this idea. And I was just letting him go, right? I could have took the, you know, the position of saying, oh, no, you know, just wait until we, you know what I'm saying? And then I'll tell you, you know, trying to take control of it. But I said, no, he's in his zone. Let him zone out. Let him do what he gonna do. Let him, he's feeling your music. He's feeling your vibration and your frequency and your overall energy. Let him do him. And man, when I tell you, I think we did 2.5 songs, because with the last song I was attempting to finish it, right, and you know, to write the rest of it, but I didn't. But nevertheless, it was a great session. And I told him, I said, man, with my experience and my wisdom and your experience and your wisdom, I could easily say just his little bit of experience and he's young. No, I'm not gonna discount his experience or his wisdom, because he knows what he knows just like I know what I know, right? But I'm not gonna assume that he doesn't know enough to be qualified to work with me or to even enhance and make better what I'm bringing to him, which is my voice, my subject matter, the tone, you know, the songs that I'm recording. Hey, I told him, I said, I welcome your feedback. I welcome your trying new things. I said, if I don't like it, I'm just tell you, nah, take that off. Because, and I'll give you an example, when we started, he had my voice on auto-tune, but he didn't do that purposely. It was like that because that's the EQ he had on the vocals, I guess, for the session before me, and he didn't take it off. I noticed it was a difference in my voice and how I sounded. I didn't say nothing because I knew I was going to change it before I left. I was going to say, nah, we can't keep it like that, right? But he, while we were recording, he was like, yeah, man, such, you're not having an auto-tune, but I can always change it out, whatever. He said, if you don't like it, whatever. And we ended up changing it out, and it wasn't a big deal. But I can tell y'all from that experience and many others I've had with younger artists, young producers, engineers, cameramen, you name it. Man, I embrace and I welcome their energy and their thoughts and their feedback and their input, because I am them and they are me, right? Obviously, I'm more seasoned and I've seen more with these eyes and my mind's eyes. However, I don't underestimate the youngsters, and I damn sure don't devalue them, ever. I always make sure that they know that I value them personally, but, you know, I value what they are bringing into my world of music or whatever it is that we're coming together on. So all of y'all out there, let me get closer to the camera and say that, you know, I recommend that you keep an open mind when working with younger or older. So from the younger cats out there and young ladies, embrace working with older, more seasoned people in your career, profession, whatever it is that you're doing. For the older cats out there, ladies and gentlemen, hey, make sure that you embrace and you are open to working with the youngsters. Because like they say, the mind is like a parachute, it only works when it's open. And if you keep that mind open and on both sides, the younger and the older and the younger, both have open minds. They both willing to fly. They both willing to try something new. They both willing to experiment, jump out, jump off the cliff, so to speak, and grow your wings on the way down together. Hey man, that's a powerful combination. So just want to leave y'all with that message. Y'all take that and run with it. I'm done with it. Gone.